Hello, this is John from Robot. This channel is dedicated to people who want to use automation and robotics for the first time. Perhaps you've never done it before, perhaps you don't know where to start. Well, there's a few things you need to avoid, and there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. But let's talk about Robot. In this first video, I prepared an animation to show you what typically goes wrong. See what you think.
More and more manufacturing businesses are looking to use custom robotics and automation in their own processes. Successfully delivering a custom automation project whilst avoiding the pitfalls is difficult if you don't have the experience. If you're thinking of robots for your own production process, here's a scenario of what typically goes wrong and how we can help you avoid making the same mistakes. This is a typical factory. And this is what bosses are worrying about. There just isn't enough labour, which makes them conclude that they need robots. An internet search bombards the boss with information. 3 salespeople are then picked at random after a brief visit when they all say the same thing. They can do it and they are the best. It's information overload and the boss feels confused. The company then chooses one of the 3 vendors chosen from the internet, usually the cheapest. Some time passes while the vendor designs and builds the machine. This usually takes around 6 months. The robot then finally arrives on the factory floor, but it doesn't work as expected. The boss is not satisfied and complains to the sales guy. The sales guy, however, doesn't want to know. This is a very common scenario in custom robotics because there's a common misconception that you, the customer, are buying a product, a ready-made machine. This is not the case. It's important to understand that your robotic automation system doesn't yet exist. Your custom solution needs to be designed and built to exactly match your production process. You are not buying a ready-made machine. You are buying a design, manufacture, test and delivery service from a vendor. You can't leave the system specification to the vendor. Without an agreed specification in place, you are open at best to significant risk and at worst to catastrophic failure. Both are costly mistakes. If you follow a well-proven delivery process designed for custom automation and robotics, you can remove risk from your project and ensure a successful delivery. ACS Automation Consultancy Services has 20 years multi-sector experience, is 100% independent and unbiased, works directly for you and takes no commission from a vendor. We have no ties to any vendor. Uses a mature, well-proven 5-step method to successfully deliver your project. Is cheaper, faster and less risk. If you'd like to know more about how ACS can help you avoid risk and successfully deliver your custom automation and robotics project, contact us via website, email, phone or LinkedIn.
So there you have it. Over 20 years of business-to-business sales in robotics and automation, you'd be amazed how many projects I saw failed. If you scratched at the surface, you'd ask the customer, what's that over there in the corner covered up? They don't go, we bought something and it didn't work. If you scratched at the surface and asked them, it was always the same reason. Like in my animation, they'd bought it assuming it was a product, and it's not really a product. It's a custom-built solution. You have to define what you want, like I said in my animation. Anyway, if you'd like to know more, DM me, look at my website, and my kids say at this point, I'm supposed to say, like and subscribe, I think. Cheers, bye.